Okay, it's 3:30, and as Chancellor, this is the one time a year where I call the board to order and welcome everybody in the audience. And first, I would like to report the election results and congratulate our recently elected trustees. Trustee Abe Rojas on his reelection to serve Area 3, and newly elected trustees Darren Garrett, Area 5, Leslie Beggs, Area 6, and John Rodriguez, Area 7. Let's give them a round of applause. And now I'm going to pass out the oath of office. And pass that down. No, there's two. Just, you don't need one. You're reelected. I'm just following. Okay, if you could please rise and begin reading by I and insert your name.
Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Okay, thank you. You can be seated. You're now officially sworn in. And now we will do our annual reorganization of the Board of Trustees. Ed Code Section 72000 requires that the annual organizational meeting of the Board of Trustees be conducted within 15 days after the first Friday in December. We will begin with the election of a board chair. So I call for nominations. Nominations are now open for the position of Chair of the Board of Trustees.
I make a nomination that Ann DiMartini be our chair.
And a nomination was made by Darren Garrett and seconded by John Rodriguez.
I nominate Lynn Martin for the office of chair.
Okay, do we have a second? Okay, we have another nomination of Lynn Martin by Don Viss and seconded by Abe Rojas. And now we take a vote. All voting for Andy Martini, please acknowledge by aye.
Aye.
1, 2, 3. Ann, did you vote?
Yes, I did.
Okay. 4 votes for Ann. Motion carried. Ann is the new board chair. Ann? Abe and Ann, if you could switch, and then I will give you the gavel. Okay, we'll take it. It's mine. You just go sit in Ann's seat for now. We'll reorg when. Oh, it is? Okay, thank you. Sorry. I was just told by our stenographer that Abe has to be sworn in as well. So Abe, just read that. I only had 3 papers, so I just followed directions. Okay, Abe, please stand and say, I, Abe Rojas, and read.
I, Abe Rojas, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon I am about to enter.
Okay, thank you. And here,
Oh, thank you. I should have put that with me.
follow vice chair and all of that. So after board chair, then you do vice chair. It follows the same thing.
Okay, at this time, nominations are in order to elect a vice chair of this committee. Okay. I guess both you and I need to turn our Phone's on, there we go. Darren Garrett has been nominated by Leslie Beggs. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. Are there other nominations? All those in favor of electing Darren Garrett as our vice chair, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say no. Motion is carried. Congratulations, Darren. At this point, our next obligation is to appoint a secretary to the Board of Trustees. Usually that would be our interim chancellor. So I think we should appoint you until you retire, so, which is next month. Is there, let's see, we don't really need a motion on that, so I will recommend that we appoint Joan Smith to continue on as our secretary of the board. And also, we need to appoint our stenographer, which is Jan Mathis. So we will appoint her as our stenographer of the board. The next item that we need to do is to designate the time and place of our regular meetings. And we have always, last several years, had the second Wednesday of the month as our regular meeting and time. So that will continue to be our designated time, and the place will be either here or at Columbia, twice during the year. The next appointment, I would like to know who would like to volunteer for both 1.8 and 1.9, the same person. It's best, did I live? Oh, okay. So, all right. All right, then I need someone to move that we set the second Wednesday for each month as our regular meeting time.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Okay, I heard Darren Garrett move and Abe Rojas second that we will hold our regular meeting on the second Wednesday of each month. And two of the meetings will be conducted at Columbia College in the months of March and October. Those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say no. Okay, the motion carried, and we continue with the same meeting time. All right, now we need to have a member selected to serve on the Association of Stanislaus County School Boards. Also, the same person should serve on the reorganization, the voting to attend the Stanislaus County annual meeting. It's the same organization. Usually we take someone who'd like to volunteer. I don't know do we have the time of the meetings? Or,
Not yet.
okay, they're on Fridays. At least they used to be on Fridays. Abe, do you remember which Friday of the month?
I think it's 11:30 every Friday.
11:30, but it's only,
Friday, designated Fridays.
okay, but it's only once a month. Right. Okay, yeah, I see that.
Is that the same one?
It is the same one. It just says 11:30 to 1 in August, September, November, January, March, and May. So, yeah, but it didn't say which Friday of the month. But we can find that out. Is there a volunteer who'd like to serve on that? You get a free lunch.
Sandwich.
Sandwich, yeah.
Nobody will do it, I'll do it.
Okay, then this says we need a motion. Okay, in the past, I think it's just been appointed, but
Make a motion that we appoint Abe Rojas to the member to serve on the Association of Stanislaus County School Boards, and also to represent us to attend the Stanislaus. Let me see.
county annual meeting.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. That's the motion, and do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Leslie Beggs, for the second. All those in favor of appointing Abe Rojas to be our representative on the Association of Stanislaus County School Boards, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say no.
Aye.
If you're voting no, you have to say no. But either way, Abe, you just got it, so you'll be a representative. Okay, so now, all right. So the next thing is to identify someone willing to serve on the MJC Foundation Board as a representative of our board as a liaison to them. In the past, this was held by Mike Riley, and I know he was considered to be very valuable. Felt that he contributed a lot to it. I understand that they meet every other month on Tuesdays, the second Tuesday of the month, evening. I don't know if it's 5, 6, somewhere around there. 3 p.m.? Okay, thank you. Do we have someone who would like to serve on the MJC Foundation? I get to appoint someone. Don, how about you? Would you?
I have to?
Yes. Would you accept that?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. We'll appoint Don Viss to serve as the board liaison to the MJC Foundation. It's just once every 2 months, so it won't be too bad. Thank you. We need to also have someone serve for the Columbia College Foundation, and Lynn Martin has graciously done that in the past. Would you be willing to continue?
I would love to.
Great.
I make a motion that we appoint Lynn Martin to serve as our representative on the Columbia College Foundation.
Okay. I'm, I think that I can actually just appoint it without a motion. So I will appoint, although why we had to elect Abe, I don't know. But we will appoint Lynn to serve on that. And in the past, I have served as a board liaison to the Great Valley Museum Foundation. I'm willing to continue unless there's someone anxious to take my place. Okay, I will appoint myself to that then. At this time, unless there's any further, if we have any public comments, do any of you wish to address the public? No, you are the public. Do you wish to address the board? Were there any papers turned in, Jan? Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, if there are no public comments, at this time, we will move to our closed session agenda, which involves discipline, dismissal, release, negotiations, and counsel with legal counsel, and we will be considering an interim chancellor selection. So at this point, we will adjourn to closed session. Thank you all for coming.
Again, trustees, if you could line up in front of the dais, that would be really great, and Connie will take some pictures.
Great.